Yeah, a bit more I think. Oh, too much there. I actually want it back a bit. Come on. It's a real pain in the arse getting this camera to bloody work. That's close enough. Might be losing 2 or 3 pixels on the end there. Right, so got a copy of Starfire 1. There's a damn torch. This is Starfire and Fire 1. It's a double game pack by CBS Electronics. Still EPYX though. Hey. There you go. Good old EPYX in it. Oh man, my arms ain't long enough. And I can't see where the bloody torch is going. So, it's in pretty damn good condition actually. The inside of it is mint and the outside, with a black felt tip, well, dark grey, I'll sort them out. I ain't got a problem with, you know, that sort of hackneyed restoration. They're my games. They're not going to be sold. Well, possibly not. And I've been collecting games since, I'm going to go for the mid-90s actually. Is this Starfire 1 on this side? Or the one after it? Wow, these are, there's hardly any tape on it. It's like fucking, this is going to be like, you know, fucking 16k game. No, it didn't come up with any funny characters. Fuck me, if that's the amount of tape it's going to use for a standard loader. I still need to make a roll up. But yeah, I was, because I lost all my stuff around the mid-90s. I used to actually buy, so I did run something, and the run must include a load. Yeah, so I was buying, you know, games by post, used Commodore 64 games. I don't know why I wouldn't automatically do it, that's a bit of a weird one. So yeah, quarter of a century I've technically been collecting C64 games. But that's only because some cunt in my extended family allegedly threw away my Commodore 64, which I doubt very much, on that island. Yeah, you can bet your ass someone had them. I know someone actually has my Atari ST that I bought, and I said to him, don't ever throw it away. You know, if you still have it, don't ever throw it away. Even if you don't want it anymore, you know, just put it to one side, and next time someone in my family is there, you know, we'll bring it back, because it's something that I bought. That didn't work. Well, that was a shit video, so I don't think we're going to be playing Starfire there. So we're going to try the other side, because it looks like there was enough tape for a shitty game written in BASIC to be tagged after this written in BASIC potentially shit game. So this is EPYX putting out games written in fucking BASIC. You can just press run, stop, restore on a bastard and list them. All they've done is that stupid poke before you save the program back to tape, so it stops you listing them. You get some sort of syntax error and shit. So I can't tell if it's loading reliably. And the volume is not really high enough. on the 1702, so I can't tell if it's loading properly. Guess we'll find out soon enough. But yeah, I'm only going to try this once because I know it's not written in machine code like Star Raiders on the Atari 800. The XL wasn't out when that was released. I'm sure you can play it on an 8K Atari 400 as well, which was the base spec. The Atari 400 was 8K, which is only 3K more than the VIC-20 for machine code games. Yeah, Commodore probably should have mapped BASIC somewhere else so you could get the full 5K. That was a bit of an issue. However, first computer ever to sell 1 million units. We're talking domestic sales, obviously not business. So it does that, and then if you type run, it does something. Oh, it's workless. Oh, bollocks, I think I played this. So, doesn't say which joystick port. Use keyboard. Right, okay, now what about joystick? It's a good thing about having a glass table. Don't matter where you point the torch. You see something in it. Bit like me and those, you know, playing cards on the keyring I found when fishing for sticklebacks. Yeah, we won't talk about that. I had a very weird dream after seeing those playing cards. Very weird. You don't want to know what was behind the paper fan. Okay, so it's basic and machine code, I guess. Actually, it's a lot better than I thought. I probably played it before. Yeah, it's a lot closer to Stellar Wars than Star Raiders. Can't actually see any indication of where I'm. Oh, hang on. It's a very short range radar. I did see a little yellow pixel there, so. See the little pixie? The laser gets hot quite quickly, so that's obviously millennial quality there. Yeah, I mean, it should be easier to find them. Yeah, that's really the thing. The Atari had better games of this game type. Not because the C64 couldn't do it. It's just. Although having said that, Star Raiders on the Atari does have slowdown. Not quite as bad as the real Star Raiders 2, not the one that was released. But it still does have it. But no, that's a brilliant game. And you'll never get it better than on that, except potentially the Commodore Plus 4. Because you need 16 shades of blue. The camera may have moved there. Yeah, I mean, this is a vanilla milkshaker game, which is probably what I said before. Ooh. I mean, Star Raiders on the VCS is better than this, much better. That's a game I haven't played in a long time. Did find a couple of 6-switch VCS units. Hopefully one of them will work. Yeah, you've got to be careful with the laser. to be quite accurate here. Oh man, I wanted to shoot him and then get the ship. Yeah, some of them are too far away. So I mean, there's no warping to new sectors, nothing like that. It is literally, but it's better than Stellar Wars. Quite a lot better actually. We've got the chocolate arsehole filter here. He's not an arsehole. It is literally his arsehole on the speaker. Either that or my SID chip has just failed. Let's have a look. Where are you sitting, mate? Oh, it's completely covering the speaker. So we now got Amstrad CPC internal speaker quality sound effects. He must have been listening to me, bless him. No, he's not, he's just sat on it again. It feels like when you're in an airplane and your ears go funny when you're landing and you can't hear properly. And because he's a black cat and I've got night blindness, you can forget me seeing where he is. So maybe I should have picked a harder level, but there's no different enemies or gameplay, so why should I? It's my C64. But yeah, I mean, like I was saying, this game is in really nice condition internally, and the outside case is not bad. You know, couple of minutes with the dark grey felt tip pen and the you know, the white scuff bits on the black cardboard outer casing, that'd be sorted out. Yeah, someone should really do Star Raiders for the +4, or at least just, you know, a simple knockoff of it, as long as it looks and sounds sort of the same. Well, definitely you can do the looks. CPU speed is about the same. Unfortunately, the you know, Commodore 16/+4 hardware reference manual. Let's try different. Let's try level 8. There we go. Yeah, no, 9. Yeah, so it's not like I paid a lot of money for it. Even if I bought that game on its own, I would have bought it like 15 years ago, when people didn't really give a shit about the C64. And you could get a C64 really cheap when I was buying them. Basically, I'd draw out the nearest £100 from my weekly takings on eBay from PayPal, and you know, no, actually the nearest £50. So I always had less than £50 to spend. But you could still pick up a C64 bundled with some games and some, you know, half missing polys and a ripped up out of box. But at least it keeps it all together. Which, if you're buying loads of, you know, retro gear, unboxed stuff is a nightmare. It really doesn't work for me. I mean, I couldn't tell you where the ColecoVision PSUs are. Alright, come on, man. So it does lock on for you. It's not actually that much more difficult. This is level 9 we're playing. One game I still haven't played is Star Wars by Parker Brothers on the C64. Oof, I haven't played that in probably decades actually. I mean, another EPYX game I've got in the same packaging, I may not have Pit Stop 2, but I definitely have Murder on the Zindernorf. Come on. I wonder why it says Exidy on the thing. They're an arcade manufacturer. So maybe they fire more laser bolts at you. Yeah, I don't really... oh, hang on. Does your fuel go up when... how are you supposed to get more fuel? Is there like a map screen? No. Press the front... oh, right, that's a reset. So I just realised my fuel's going down. Let me just check this. Need to get a fluky shot because I'm looking at the fuel gauge. Come on, I can't look at the fuel gauge and shoot something unless they're closer to me. No, that's not fuel. So it is a very limited game then. Yeah, I did check, I haven't got Star Raiders for the Atari 800. So... and the Atari 8-bit community hate me on the forums, so... yeah, won't go into why. So I don't think anyone will be donating me one of those. No. The jerks in the jerky Star Destroyer knockoff there. Yeah, anyway, it's enough of this game, because I've seen enough of it. It's exceeded my threshold for needing a roll-up